Alright, Registeel, day 10. This is going to be a short one. It's only going to be about an hour, which is fine because, well, this is my hellscape right now. So I'm fine with it only being another hour at a time. Two things that are going to be nice when home compatibility is added to Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I'm going to make a new egg catching Pokemon. That being, I'm going to use not Registeel, god. I'm going to use Heatran with Flame Body. Because I figure, why not? I'm sure one of my saves will have enough what is it, Dynite ore to buy a ability patch. And then we're gonna also make a new catcher Pokemon that isn't shiny, for the love of God. Not that it matters, I'm sure I'll still be looking for Registeel by that point. Oh, I forgot to look up at the end of the Meowths on my odds of and low happiness, because no message. Yeah, that's a pretty good point too. Frustration time. Is Frustration? I don't think Frustration's in the Gen 4 remakes. I get the feeling they didn't bring that back, that or return. But yeah. God, it's so annoying that you can't turn off those like, I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. Like, if it was just at the beginning of the battle, or like just when you bring them in, then it'd be like, okay, fair enough, that works. But yeah, the fact that they are, like, nowhere to be found is sorry, why am I even saying? I was, like, confusing myself with, Frustration Return being gone. Anyways, it's late. Also, I forgot to do this over here. Hold on 1 second. Okay, we're good now. But yeah, the fact that those messages pop up on every single turn is just like, what were you guys thinking? Like, they had to have known that that was just going to be infuriating. Like, did no one actually play that game before they did it? I feel like it's not that bad in Sword and Shield. It's definitely present, but I don't think it's that bad. The other thing is there's like a little movement animation too, every time. Granted, I hate kind of everything they've done with the, with like all the friendship mechanic stuff, with it giving you the bullshit, crits and, like, free focus sash effectively and stuff like that. Like, normally I'm fine with them making the games easier, because, like, who the fuck cares? Because typically, most of that stuff you can do something about it. At least, like, artificially kind of reintroduce difficulty. And, like, yeah, you should be able to turn off the, like, the XP share and stuff like that, but overall, I'm fine with that stuff. The, like, friendship mechanic cheating stuff is just, like, That's just annoying. I mean, the big thing is it makes the, yeah, not even toggleable. It's just like, it makes the game so ridiculously easy. Especially for something like Cynthia or something like that, where it's just like, I don't know, it just trivializes stuff. But it's not even like something that, I don't know. Like, I know you can kind of grind it, I guess, because like, you can do stuff to boost up your friendship, so I guess you can consider it, you know, a way to level up, or a way to, you know, grind and make the game easier, but it's just like, I don't know, man. It's just, it's annoying. Like, the thing with, like, the XP share and stuff is, like, that stuff at least cuts out the bullshit grinding. And not having to, like, you know, go grind for an hour or two in between gyms and stuff like that. So at least, like, that stuff serves some purpose besides just making the game easy. Because being grindy and being difficult are two very different things. Like, some of the old games are just, like, they're not necessarily difficult, they're just grindy. Because, like, oh, okay, let me go gain, like, 5 levels in the, you know, in the grass outside the gym. But, so, like, the XP share, like, gets rid of that, which I'm fine with, because, again, it makes the game more approachable for more people. And, like, yeah, it makes the game easier, but it has some purpose outside of just making it easier. The friendship hacking stuff is just, it just makes the game easier. It doesn't cut out any of the annoying stuff. Like, I guess it kind of combats a little bit against getting bullshit crits against you, but, like, for the most part, it's just stupid. Yeah, it's just more random variants, yeah. Yeah, so speaking of that, I saw, it's probably been a month or two, but I saw someone was doing their own, like, version of Pokemon Showdown that, like, basically removed all of the random mechanics, which I thought was interesting. So, like, stuff that was, like, accuracy based was, like, or, like, had, like, less than 100% accuracy would just do, like, less damage instead. So in theory, it was like creating a battle system that was pure skill or pure strategy. Which is weird to think about, right? Because, like, on one hand, crits are kind of bullshit at times, right? And some stuff like Stone Edge, good. But yeah, stuff like that. I don't know. It's weird because, like, there's definitely some bullshit mechanics in the and like VGC and stuff, but also, like, then accuracy is, like, I don't really mind at all, but also, like, it's still absolutely just a random, you know, chance mechanic. So I don't know. It's an interesting idea. It's definitely not something that would ever take off. A big part of it is, like, you're just massively cutting down the potential move pool, right? Because, like, a lot of abilities or a lot of moves, when you do that, when you, like, reduce the power to compensate for now having a 100 accuracy, it's like, okay, well then why would you use that instead of, like, the 13 other moves that now operate exactly the same? And I forget how... Well, I shouldn't even say forget. I never really dug too much into it, but I'm not sure how it handles stuff like Scald or whatever, like having a burn chance and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure he didn't make it like 100% burns. I forget. I'm not sure exactly what it would do. Dark Void would be 100%. Isn't Dark Void like the signature move for Darkrai or something that does like sleep or some shit like that? Also, didn't that move get nerfed after like Gen 4? Smeargle. Oh, on Smear. True. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. That now I understand why that would be a problem. Yeah, it's Muriel. Talk about a Pokemon that is simultaneously, like, really stupid, but also has potential to be the most brokenly powerful thing in the game. It's a spread sleep move. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I understand now. But hey, speaking of Darkrai, God, I hope that Darkrai in Legends Arceus is shiny huntable and not shiny locked. I strongly suspect it will be shiny locked because it's a Game Freak game and they just like seem to have a fetish for doing that now. That's why it like actually the Gen 4 remakes have been nice because other than like the Mew and the Jirachi that you get as a gift, as far as I know, nothing is shiny locked. Well, and like, you know, distribution stuff. So like mystery gift stuff and whatnot, but though I still wonder if the Manaphy egg you can get is shiny locked or not. Because like technically since it's an egg, it might not be shiny locked, right? It probably is, but because if it isn't shiny locked, if you can like potentially get a shiny Manaphy from that, that might be worth loading up Brilliant Diamond on my second save and actually like buying Nintendo Online for that so I can download the Manaphy egg. That's something that really annoys me, that you have to have Nintendo Online to even like download the online distribution stuff. That really irks me if they do that. Like, obviously, yeah, okay, fine. If it's a, you know, online subscription thing, then you need that to do, like, multiplayer or even, like, trading. I understand that, but, like, not letting me put in, you know, the serial codes and shit like that is just really, really frustrating. But, on the plus side, at least it's, like, a stupidly cheap subscription. Though that also begs the question then, why the hell are they even doing that if it's like so damn cheap? And there's really no benefit for it, you know? It's not like Xbox or anything where like at least you got online chat. Like, it's just terrible. For doing that, I think you would need a sub for doing that, but I'm pretty sure you can do it through. We could just do it through Pokemon Home, because I don't think you need an online subscription for like a lot of the home stuff. You might, I'm not sure though. Do you need to pay for home? Don't believe so. Or again, for the free version, I'm pretty sure not. I know there is some special subscription for it. I forget how much it is. It's not much. But again, I think a lot of, for the most part, that's just like, it just like increases the number of boxes that you have. There is some page somewhere that has all that stuff listed. And it's been so long since I've looked at it that I don't remember for sure. Also, if we really wanted to, we could just do something stupid like also, I should also point out that you would need to use Pokemon Home for to bring stuff from Pokemon Go to Sword and Shield anyways. So either way, you'd have to look into that. Yeah, the other thing we could do is just one of these days, one of us bothers to set up location spoofing so we can actually just trade in Pokemon Go, because well, you can't trade from home, right? You can't on the Switch, but you can do it with the mobile version. Which, again, is another one of those weird things. But yeah, the Switch version basically just lets you move stuff between your storage in Pokemon Home and into and out of the games. And then the mobile version, so Android and iOS, that lets you do all the other stuff. I assume you can. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to use Home. Because it's its own piece of software and everything. Something I will say, if you have to buy the subscription for Home or whatever, and you decide you want to, do it through the Switch, because it'll save you a couple bucks over doing it through the mobile versions. I forget exactly what stuff you have to do to have your account set up on the mobile version and the Switch version. Yeah, App Store fees. Which, that's not Nintendo's fault, but that is really stupid as well. I suppose Nintendo could just discount the mobile version on their end until the fees make it the same price, but I get why they don't do that. But yeah, definitely look into that stuff before you do anything with it, just because it's been almost 2 years since I've looked at any of that, so, you know, my memory of it is very fuzzy. I don't remember Pokemon Home being very expensive, though, for the, premium. In fact, I might be able to look that up on my phone right now. Downloading the app now anyways. Yeah, I know there's definitely some stuff that you can do with the free version. And I know that you can, or I'm almost certain that you can at least import stuff from Pokemon Go. But don't do that just to import stuff, unless it's for some reason your box or your storage in Pokemon Go is full, and it's stuff that you don't want to get rid of. Okay, well, it only shows, what stuff is, or what your, like, plan is, at least from what I can see. I'm sure there's somewhere else to look into it, but I'm not going to mess with it too much right now. But yeah, I don't think it's too bad. And I know there's definitely some things that you can do for free. I think it might be a thing where, like... So there's, like, 7 box spaces, which are, like, boxes of boxes, if that makes sense. Or if you've seen it all with me doing my, organization and chill. I want to say it might be something where you get, like, one of those box spaces. It also might be, like, the one that isn't a full box space, because, like, the 7th one is, like, not all of them. Or it isn't, like, completely filled, but anyway, I don't remember. But anyways, yeah, I was saying don't use Pokemon Home just for, like, bringing Pokemon over from Pokemon Go. Only because once you import it from Go, you can't ever send it back. Wants you to link a Nintendo account, don't want to link the wrong one. Yeah, there might be some way to change the Nintendo. Well, I assume... Yeah. Just double check it. I assume there's some way to clear the account or whatever, but yeah. It definitely, especially being Nintendo and, like, you know, Nintendo and online services aren't exactly known for being prolific. It says once you go past that screen, you can't go back. Well, I assume you could just, like, nuke the download of the app and then reinstall and try a different one. But yeah, it would be a hell of a lot easier if you just make sure it's right the first time. But yeah, it's so stupid that you have to be, like, physically close to each other to trade in Pokemon Go. Like, of all the things that it just, like, doesn't make sense to do that with, that's the big one. Like, even if it was a thing where it's like, okay, you have to get up to, like, the 3rd tier of friendship or whatever in order to be able to, like, trade from wherever. Like, okay, that would still make sense a little bit, especially when they have events that extend it, but barely at all on a global scale. Yeah, I don't know. It's... I assume their point is to just, like, oh, you know... like, encourage you to make more friends with people that are close to you, but, like, how about you just, like, let people play with their friends online? They do it close only because they don't want people to be selling them on sites. Right, but Pokemon Home exists. Like, and yeah, like you said, the friendship stuff, like, kind of would stop that. Like, I'm even being generous by saying, like, 3rd tier. It really should be, like... I forget if you start at the 1st tier or you have to get up to that, but, like, after, like, you know, the 1st or 2nd tier, once it's like, okay, yeah, you clearly aren't just, like, connecting once. But also, that's just... Who cares? Who gives a shit? Oh no, people are gonna sell their digital, weirdly colored animal thingies for real money. Oh, poor Niantic isn't gonna get a cut of the money. Oh no. Like, shut the fuck up, Niantic. Like, I hate when literally just 3D NFTs. Jesus Christ. The best part is, all that would do is actually, like, cut down, honestly, I think, a little bit on the, on, like, hacking and stuff. Because, like, if I can go online to, like, a website that's, you know, only slightly shady, and just, like, pay $1 or $2 for the Pokemon I want, most people will do that over, you know, actually cheating. Like, that's still less work than setting up, like, location spoofing and stuff like that. And I understand some people would use location spoofing just for doing that, just so they could get stuff to sell, but again, who the fuck cares? The vast majority of people aren't going to bother to put through the effort to cheat in your game, no matter how easy or hard you do it. If I were to set up GPS spoofing to do one trade, I'd still be inclined to keep using it. Yeah. And you actively encourage the location spoofing by doing stupid shit like that. Also, you would have thought that they would have disabled the whole location requirement for trading when there was a literal fucking pandemic going on. You know, maybe would have been a good time to not be encouraging people to be near each other. Like all the other things that they had to do with that. Also, I say was like it wasn't, you know, like it isn't still an issue, but at least like certainly at the beginning, you know. Anyways, man, you can't trade if your phones are closer than 2 meters. Jesus Christ. That would absolutely be something I would see them doing too. Now, what Niantic would do is they would sell a close trade pass, so that way you could still trade as long as you used one of those passes. I'm surprised they don't do that. I'm surprised they don't sell like an international trade ticket or something. So like you can use one ticket per one of those trades. I shouldn't be giving them any fucking ideas. Actually, I'm gonna shut my goddamn mouth about that. Considering there's literally a fucking energy mechanic that you can use the Pokecoins on to recharge. Or you can recharge it faster for importing stuff from Go into Home. That's why I haven't been able to import all my stuff from the community day yet. I've transferred 4. It'll probably take me 2 more weeks to transfer over everything. Maybe not. I might not have that many more, but I mean, it's still annoying. Also, I should probably double check to make sure there isn't a dumbass distance requirement for trading in Pokemon Home as well. I almost want to say I remember hearing something about that something like that was going to be added at some point. It definitely wasn't there at launch, but I remember I remember someone mentioning that was going to happen. But I'm pretty sure it's like someone complaining on Reddit about it, so it might have just been nonsense that never existed. I'm pretty sure not, though. Also, I'm sure there's ways around it to, like, cheese it. Right, schizo number 3.7 million, yeah. Well, even, like, not necessarily, you know, being crazy, but just, like, misinterpreting what was being said. Or just, like, reading a headline that someone else, like, what I'm doing right now. It's just, like, reading what someone else said and then just running with it and not actually bothering to double check it. I don't think that's the thing, because I don't think there's anything else that is location-based in Pokemon Home. And again, there's ways to cheese it with, like, GTS and stuff. It did ask for location permissions. I know it does that, but I mean, that fucking every app wants location permissions. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything that, like, specifically uses your location for that stuff. I think it might be for something like distributions and stuff like that. Stuff that's supposed to only be regional. I still just don't understand why you can't trade from the Switch version of Pokemon Home. I know I've mentioned that a couple times. Like, I do get why you can't. You know, there's not really a good way to import from the games to the mobile version, because, like, if you have a Switch, then why not just use the Switch version for that? But, like, it just doesn't make any sense why you can't, why the trading doesn't work at all in it. Especially because the mobile version doesn't, like, pull direct, like, you don't have any, like, local save data really with Pokemon Go. I'm sure it might save something locally, but whenever you import from Pokemon Go to home, it's like loading it from the I assume the online save for your account. and then it's saved onto your Pokemon Home account. So like you don't even have to use the mobile version to import from Pokemon Go. You can use the Switch version. And actually, it's better to do that because it's a lot easier to move Pokemon around in the Switch version. That's the other thing about the mobile version that kind of sucks. There's not like organizing your Pokemon is just like not a thing. Like, so pretty much the only thing that the mobile version is good for is trading. Come on. Oh my god. Finally hit the button and I tapped it twice. What's my goal for tonight? Probably 8 or 1950-ish. It's been 2 hours already. Yeah. It's been almost 40 minutes of Registeel already, too. But yeah, probably about another half hour-ish. I'm gonna have to do another one of these Registeel hunts before Christmas, assuming I don't get it tonight, because I just came up with a really good title for one. I don't want to keep doing Registeel. God, let it be over. Let me escape this hell, please. I still have 4 more Registeel hells to go through. 5 if you count Regigigas, which I guess you would have to. It's just a slightly different one. Because the Registeel is more of a den. And that one will absolutely have to be resets because yeah, I mean you don't really gain anything by knocking it out. But yeah, there's like one specific den in the Crown Tundra that it never will have like a Pokemon in it normally. And like even when you go up to it, it just says it's empty or whatever. And you can't throw a wishing star into it. But if you go up to it with all 5 other Reggies, so Registeel, Regice, Regirock, Regieleki, and Regidrago, then it sucks you in. You start a battle with Regigigas. And as far as I know, and I'm like 99% certain this is right because I've looked it up multiple times, it isn't shiny locked. Which is why it's weird that Keldeo is shiny locked. The other 3 of that like set of Pokemon, Cobalion, Virizion, and Terrakion, are... You can shiny hunt those, and I'll eventually have to do that. Because that's also a 1 in 1366 chance. But for some reason, Keldeo's... after you get those 3, you can get Keldeo. And for some reason, that's shiny locked. I assume it's because it's typically it's a mythic Pokemon, and it's like it's only ever been shiny in distributions. If it's ever been shiny, actually, I don't know that it has been. So I assume that's why they do that. But like, still, what the fuck? Again, Game Freak has a fetish for shiny locking stuff, and it doesn't make any sense. That's why I was actually like super surprised that the Gen 4 remakes, they don't shiny lock like even like the starter Pokemon, even in Sword and Shield, you can breed the shiny or the starters and they can be shiny, but like the initial gift Pokemon that you get, they will never be shiny. But in Gen 4 remakes, they can be. Now, people that reset the game over and over again and have to like play through the first few minutes of the game over and over again in order to get those starters shiny, that's something that I will never be able to do. There's no way I could do that. But like, it's cool that they can do that if they want to, and it's annoying that Game Freak like just hates people doing that for some reason. Or like making the legendaries shiny locked. Like we only just were able to get Zacian and Zamazenta finally. And like Eternatus, you still can't get shiny. Kubfu and Urshifu. Spectrier or Glastier, I think is how you pronounce those, the horses. And then fucking whatever, Calyrex, that's what its name is. Can't get those shiny at all. Zarude makes at least a little bit more sense because there's no way to actually get it in the game. Even though I really don't like that, but at least it's only been like in a distribution so far. But meanwhile, they're giving out a shiny Celebi like freaking candy. Or like, what's going on? Though actually, I say that, I guess one of the ways that you get shiny Celebi is not a Game Freak game. Because you get it through Pokemon Go. Other thing I don't, they'll never be able to do for shiny hunting is like full odds hunts. I know that's something else I've said before a couple times, but like unless there's no other way to get it, like with Kyogre, I'll probably have to do a full odds hunt unless the shiny charm gets fixed in BDSP. But like intentionally like choosing to do full odds hunts is just like, I don't know, that's dedication, man. I don't know why you would ever do that. But, hey, if that's what you want to do. I just, like, shiny hunting sucks enough at, like, 1 in 512. I wouldn't say it sucks. Again, I've said this before, but 1 in 512, I think, is the perfect rate for eggs. Like, certainly if I can make it faster, I would, but, like, it's just the right balance between taking a little bit, so you kind of, it's kind of like, yes, I finally got it. And, not taking too long. So it's just, like, painful to do, and you don't ever want to do it again. Like this Registeel. Come on. Oh my god. I do really hope in the future they give you something like Masuda method to help boost the shiny rate even more with encounters as well. And I don't mean that like virtually negligible boost that you get in this game for doing 500 encounters. Like, it doesn't have to get it all the way down to 512, but like maybe it goes from like 1366 to like 1,000 or something in that ballpark, you know? What's up, RNG time? Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, you are kind of catching in the last 15 minutes or so here, but we're just doing some Registeel hunting. This is the first Reggie I'm hunting? Yup. The first of the 6 to do. Eventually I'll go through and do them all. It might be a few... 6, yeah, because you got the original 3 with Registeel, Regirock, and those ones. Yeah, I'm gonna do Draco and Aleki at some point. And then Regigigas too. It's gonna be a long time before I get through doing all of those, because I'm definitely gonna take a bit of a break once I finally get this. This has been going on for like a month on and off, over a month actually, because I've been mixing in other stuff as well. Come on. Running away is a little bit faster, but doing the like 6 knockouts and then or 9 knockouts and then, or you know what I mean, doing 9 and then resetting helps me keep track of my account a little bit better. Because I have a separate counter off of my other computer that every time I do a reset, it increments by 9. So that way I can make sure that I'm always like keeping my my overall count accurate. Because like there's definitely times where like I'll forget to count 1 or I'll count it twice for some reason or something weird like that. How long has it been? It's been a lot. It's definitely over 20. We're probably approaching 30 hours on this. Maybe not quite 30 yet. But it's definitely over 20. What is not helping is I made the mistake of using a shiny as my catching Pokemon, which is, I did the math recently, and that itself has added over 30 minutes to my hunt so far. So that was a mistake, and I'm too stubborn to fix that in the middle of the hunt, so it's a mistake that I'm having to live with. So yeah, I'll probably be trying to get up to... I'm going to try and get up to 1950-something-ish. Just kind of wherever the last reset gets me somewhere into the 1950s. And then that'll be it for tonight. I'm not doing a whole lot of Reggies tonight. We've only been doing it for about an hour. I was working on some Galarian Meowth earlier, doing some eggs. Come on. Come on. I don't know why I'm so bad about hitting those dots sometimes. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I try to stream 5 days a week. The goal is to try and do Friday through Tuesday and then Wednesday and Thursday off, but that hasn't really been working out the last couple of weeks just because of, like, the Pokemon Go event, and so I didn't really do a very long stream yesterday. But just, like, other stuff going on in my life. But 5 days a week for sure. Like, as of late, it's been, like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday off, Friday stream, Saturday off, and then Sunday. But I definitely try and always do 5 a week. I'm typically around like 3 hours, so try your best to be on the next stream. Awesome, man. I appreciate it. Look forward to it. Yeah, I typically stream about 3 hours. From 9 p.m. to 12 p.m. my time. Right now it's almost midnight, so just kind of do the math from there. It's like 3 hours from 3 hours ago is when I would normally start. Even though about half the time I start about half an hour late, but you know. My goal is to start by 9 p.m. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow just yet. I'm thinking either... I'm working on trying to get a Suicune in Dynamax Adventures. And then I might just do some shiny training in Gen 4, or Gen 4 remakes. Or it could be more Meowth. It probably won't be Registeel, because I've already burnt myself out on this a couple of times, and so I'm trying to, like, not overdo it too much. But yeah, whatever it is, it will be shiny hunting at least. I know that much for sure. You know what I realized? It's been a while since I accidentally used False Swipe instead of Close Combat. I almost did it there. But the first couple of streams I did that a few times each stream. It's been a while though. Not that I'm complaining, I'm just surprised I haven't smooth-brained it in a little bit. Is that gonna be right? Yeah, that's right, okay. For some reason I thought I had counted too many times there. But yeah, that's why I have to keep track of my my counter in like kind of two different ways, because otherwise I will absolutely screw it up. If I was like having to keep track just like every time with running away, it would probably be like 1,500 or something right now. Alright, we got a couple left on this reset, or on this, like, set of them. And then we got a couple more resets. I think the total count I'll get up to is 1953 is what it'll be. And that's what we'll call it for the night. Unless somehow on the next one I get it shiny. Or sometime in the next few I get it shiny. I won't. I'm never gonna get this shiny. This is gonna be my permanent hell for the rest of my life. At least that's how it feels. Come on. Come on. Does not help me that I play the game through the OBS preview. Or for streaming anyways, I play it through the OBS preview. Which gives it a little tiny bit of input lag. Or at least what feels like input lag. Because it takes a little bit longer before in between, you know, putting in the action on the controller and it appearing on my screen. But also, those dots are, like, very picky about it. Stepping on them, it seems like. Alrighty, one more than a reset. And yeah, I always open up the moves list there just to make sure that I've actually like used them all. You know, if I like know that I have, I still always double check it because I don't trust myself. And I've proven a couple times on stream why I shouldn't trust myself. What with the whole Swallow hunt in Brilliant Diamond, where I it popped up shiny and I managed to run into the wrong grass spot because I didn't realize there was one in between me and the shiny spot. So, you know, I've learned to not trust myself at this point and just always double check. But yeah, so this will be the last batch of the night, so if we don't get it in this set, which we won't, then we'll just have to get it another night, and my purgatory continues. One day we're gonna get this, though, and it's gonna be a great day when we do. Nope, come on. Nope, come on. Alright, that was not even remotely the right button. Good job, me. That's what I get for trying to drink some water at the same time as playing. Alright, well, last set. Yeah, next one is the last one I'm gonna do. So. But hey, you never know. There's a 1 in 1366 chance the next one is it. It's only less than 0.1%, you know. I like those odds. Wow, would you believe that it wasn't shiny? Alright, well. So that's gonna be the end of the stream. Oh well, I wasn't really expecting to get it. Sad scam game. Yeah, how dare game not give me rare, differently colored fake animal thing. Yeah, stream tomorrow. It'll probably be a Suicune hunt. Either Suicune or a shiny Channing. More likely to be Suicune though. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, my purgatory continues. I want to get off Mr. Registeel's wild ride. Anyways, but one day we'll get this. But yeah, thanks everyone who watched. So this will come out before the Galarian Meowth hunt, just because of the weird way that I did that. But yeah, I'll see you guys all next time.